Alaska's remote wilderness holds a unique charm for those who seek adventure, and among its most captivating residents is Noah Brown. Known for his thick beard and even more impressive imagination, Noah has captured the hearts of many with his relentless drive to explore beyond the familiar. Whether he's constructing a treehouse, trekking through the mountains, or bonding with his beloved pet, Noah's life is a constant adventure. His energetic personality and fearless spirit continue to amaze his fans. However, in a surprising turn of events, Noah is no longer living on his family's homestead. This unexpected change has left many wondering. Has he left his family behind, grown tired of the off-grid lifestyle, or simply discovered a new path? Let's uncover the truth behind Noah Brown's latest chapter. Audiences have long been fascinated by Noah's bold and unpredictable escapades on Alaskan Bush People. The reality series, which centers on the Brown family's effort to live off the land, first premiered on the Discovery Channel on May 6, 2014. Initially filmed in Alaska near Copper Center, Hoonah, and Chichagof Island, the show later shifted its location to Okanogan County, Washington. It chronicles the unconventional lives of the Brown family as they navigate survival in the wild. Though marketed as an authentic reality show, Alaskan Bush People has faced criticism for being overly scripted. In April 2019, Radar Online announced the show's renewal for a 10th season. It was renewed again on November 13 for Season 11, which premiered on December 4, 2019. Season 12 followed on August 23, 2020. Tragedy struck in August 2020 when Bear Brown revealed on Instagram that the family's home was destroyed by the Washington wildfires. The Browns suffered another heartbreaking loss when patriarch Billy Brown passed away at age 68 on February 7, 2021, following a seizure. The family also dealt with legal troubles. On October 3, 2014, an investigation by the Alaska Department of Revenue led a Juneau grand jury to indict the Browns on 60 counts of first-degree unsworn falsification and first- and second-degree theft. These charges stemmed from their filing for permanent fund dividends between 2009 and 2012. Billy alone faced 24 counts from 2010 to 2013, accused of illegally obtaining over $21,000 in state funds. Authorities allege the family spent more than half the year outside Alaska, violating eligibility rules. On November 18, 2015, Billy and his son Joshua reached a plea deal covering all family members except Matt and Rain. Matt had moved out, and Rain was too young. As part of the deal, Billy and Joshua accepted guilt on behalf of the rest. Their punishment included restitution, fines, and 30 days of house arrest at a hotel in Juneau. Despite these challenges, Noah Brown stands out as a true survivalist and creative thinker. Often compared to a real-life MacGyver, Noah thrives in the wilderness, crafting shelters from sticks, hunting game, and fishing with his bare hands. His impressive skills and ability to adapt to harsh conditions have earned him a loyal fan base. He fearlessly takes on snow-covered terrains and wild animals, all while maintaining a sense of adventure and fun. But don't let that rugged exterior fool you. There's a fascinating story behind the man. Born on July 18, 1992, in Texas to Billy and Amy Brown, Noah was raised in a family that valued adventure and self-reliance. When Noah was still a child, the Browns relocated to Alaska, eventually settling near the Copper River. Growing up alongside 6 siblings, Noah spent his formative years immersed in the natural world. His parents, devoted Christians, instilled in their children a deep work ethic and a passion for the outdoors. Unlike most kids his age, Noah's days were filled with fishing, hunting, and exploring the forest, learning firsthand how to survive off the land. His mother also placed strong emphasis on education, ensuring that their off-grid lifestyle didn't come at the expense of learning. The family couldn't afford to send all of their children to school, so Amy took it upon herself to homeschool Noah. He and his siblings were raised in a remote, untamed environment with minimal access to modern resources and technology. With no playmates outside of his own family, Noah spent his childhood immersed in the wild, picking up survival skills and adventurous habits at an early age, skills that gave him far more experience than most kids his age. The Brown family shared a strong bond, which proved essential in helping them survive with limited resources. Even when faced with serious challenges, such as Amy's battle with lung cancer, they stayed strong and determined, living life fully in the rugged Alaskan wilderness. For years, the family lived off the grid in Alaska, unknown to the wider world. That changed in 2014 when the Discovery Channel discovered them and offered a reality TV show, captivated by their extraordinary way of life. The Browns accepted, and the show premiered in May of that year. From the beginning, it was a hit, and Noah quickly rose to fame as one of its standout stars. He became known as a fearless adventurer and a man who never backed down from a challenge. Audiences loved watching him navigate Alaska's harsh terrain, relying solely on his instincts and survival abilities. He built durable shelters from logs and branches, crafted bedding out of moss and animal pelts, and hunted with impressive skill. He also foraged for food and showed off his almost magical ability to start fires using nothing but flint and dry twigs. But what truly captured viewers' attention were the obstacles Noah routinely faced. One of the biggest was the brutal weather. Freezing temperatures made hunting and fishing incredibly difficult, often leaving him with dangerously low food supplies. He had to ration water and food carefully, spending many isolated days inside his shelter. Yet fortune smiled on him once when he discovered a hidden stash of supplies someone had left behind. With his resources replenished, he was able to brave the winter a little longer. Still, Noah's path was far from smooth. On one occasion, he had a tense encounter with a local group of hunters who accused him of poaching on their land. They claimed he was using illegal traps and threatened to report him to authorities. Noah attempted to defuse the situation, but when that failed, he installed surveillance cameras around his shelter to prove his innocence. In another harrowing moment, he was nearly attacked by a grizzly bear while repairing his fishing nets. The encounter left him with a deep gash on his hand, which he had to stitch up himself. Despite such dangers, Noah never lost his humor, often cracking jokes about situations that might have been fatal. This blend of grit and charm helped him earn a loyal following. As the show continued, Noah thrived in the wilderness alongside his siblings. However, season 14 brought a devastating blow. Bear Brown, Noah's brother, announced that their father, Billy Brown, had died in February 2021 following a seizure. The loss deeply affected the entire family and marked a turning point for the series, which was never quite the same again. Billy's memory remained with them, leaving a lasting impact on their lives. Yet tragedy wasn't done with the Browns. Just after the 13th season, something even more heartbreaking occurred. While the family was enjoying a peaceful evening in their alpine home nestled in the majestic mountains of Okanagan County, Washington, disaster struck. A sudden fire broke out, turning their serene retreat into a scene of destruction. In mere moments, their haven was reduced to ashes, transforming their calm escape into a devastating nightmare. They managed to act swiftly, leaving the area faster than a jackrabbit on Red Bull. Although the situation resembled something straight out of an action film, it was far from easy for Noah and his family to abandon their home. The wildfire burned uncontrollably for a week before being extinguished. But by then, their shelter was completely destroyed. Afterward, the Brown family returned to Alaska. Yet things were no longer the same. A few months later, they faced another devastating blow when Billy Brown passed away, adding to the emotional weight the family was already carrying. Despite the ongoing popularity of the show, Noah found himself feeling uneasy. He made the difficult decision to leave the homestead and relocate to the city, seeking a safer environment and better educational opportunities and facilities for his wife and children. Fans have remained curious about why he chose to leave his family and the land that meant so much to them, especially given that it had been his late father's dream. In response to these questions, Noah shared a heartfelt Instagram post explaining his reasons. He revealed that the aftermath of the wildfire had forced them to move, as they had lost nearly everything in the Palmer Mountain fire. Renting a house became their only option. He reassured fans that North Star Ranch would always hold a special place in their hearts, but living sustainably required them to make a change. Currently, Noah lives in Washington state with his partner Rain and their son Elijah. The couple is also expecting their second child soon. After losing everything in the wildfire, they found comfort in a cozy rental home. Though Noah has left behind the dreams his family once built, he is carving out a new path for himself in the Pacific Northwest. With his rugged appearance and warm personality, he's gaining popularity among the locals and forming new friendships. The arrival of baby Adam has brought even more joy to the family, signaling that Noah is embracing his new life with open arms. In addition to being a resilient adventurer, Noah is also a talented musician who enjoys playing both the guitar and piano. Despite being homeschooled, he is well educated and has a strong interest in science and history. His unique fashion sense, often seen wearing kilts and incorporating songs into his lifestyle, makes him stand out and remain memorable to fans who continue to support him. Viewers of Alaskan Bush People are well aware that Noah Brown has left the family homestead where he once lived with his wife and son. He joins a number of his siblings who have also chosen to move away from their mountain home in search of more comfortable living conditions. In August 2020, the family was forced to evacuate due to a wildfire, a dramatic event featured in the season finale that drew national attention as the fires swept across Okanogan County, Washington. Tragically, in February, Billy Brown passed away at the age of 68 following a seizure. While the wolf pack mourned his loss, they also celebrated the adventurous spirit he passed on, remembering how he followed his dreams and inspired others with his love for nature. Noah took to Instagram to explain why he no longer lives at Browntown despite his father's wish for the family to remain together on the land. In a candid and lengthy caption, Noah emphasized that the decision to leave had nothing to do with family issues. Instead, it was a necessary move brought on by the devastating loss they suffered during the wildfire. To address any rumors, Noah posted a photo of the forest near his former home, explaining that while the mountain and North Star Ranch would always be their home, they had to step away for the time being. He shared that he and Rain had lost everything in the Palmer Mountain fire and were now renting a home until they could rebuild. The couple also expressed deep appreciation for the love and support they received from fans during such a difficult period. Although the stars of Alaskan Bush People usually maintain a low profile on social media, they broke that pattern to announce the pregnancy of their second child. In October 2021, they welcomed their baby boy Adam. The couple already shares a 3-year-old son named Elijah. Over the past year, the Brown family has been at the center of several controversies. Matt Brown made shocking claims that his parents introduced him to cocaine with the assistance of the production team, further alleging that the show is staged. At the same time, Bear Brown once again ended his rocky relationship with Raven Adams. Fans have kept up with all these unfolding developments throughout Season 14. This season, the Browns made an ambitious move by purchasing a large boat to launch a hauling business. However, the vessel turned out to be too unstable to safely navigate the waters. The family took on the task of repairing it, with Billy Brown pushing everyone to work swiftly and efficiently. Amidst all the activity, attention turns to Noah and his relationship with Christy. Over the course of 3 seasons, Noah has been portrayed as the introspective youngest sibling. This side of him is reflected in a scene showing his handmade writing desk, where he retreats to write poetry and collect his thoughts. He expresses the belief that meaningful relationships should begin with a letter because writing allows someone to pour a piece of their soul onto the page. About a week after sending Christy a heartfelt letter, Noah meets her for their second date in Huna. The pair enjoys milkshakes and jokes about needing spoons due to how thick they are, a moment that feels more like the banter of a couple who's been married for years. To deepen the relationship, Noah suggests Christy meet his mother, Amy. As they head to the docks to see the rest of the Brown family, Noah shares in a taped interview that introducing someone to his family signals a shift from dating to courting. He emphasizes that the key distinction is that courting is intended to lead to marriage. When Christy meets Amy, she's quickly asked whether she likes children, turning the second date uncomfortable. Fast forward about 10 minutes in the episode, or a few weeks in real life, and it's revealed that Noah and Christy have broken up. The news surfaces during a heartfelt conversation between Noah and his father, Billy. Noah is visibly emotional, saying things like, "I thought it was her, the one I was looking for," and "soulmates don't hurt each other." In a rare moment of relatability, Billy listens as Noah reflects on his feelings. Noah somberly remarks, "For a while, I think the only heart I'm going to have is the one on my shelf," while looking at preserved deer hearts he keeps in mason jars. Billy bluntly responds, "Okay, that's just creepy," breaking from his usual role of driving family projects to simply calling his son out for being a bit too strange, which was actually quite refreshing to see. There's no doubt Noah will recover, and if Alaskan Bush People continues airing for another decade, I'd love the opportunity to cover his wedding special once he's ready to take his heart off the shelf. While Noah may not have fulfilled his father's dream of staying on the homestead forever, he has left a lasting impression on fans. Whether or not he returns to the Alaskan wilderness remains to be seen, but the story of the Brown family is far from over. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear more intriguing stories and facts, make sure to subscribe. See you in the next one.